Okay, boys,
Oh,
your
we're not
first
started yet.
mystery product.
I thought the timer was already starting.
was... Woo. Okay.
Calm down, man.
Just jumping the gun.
That's not you, man. You leave at the same time I do. You go eat with your family, don't you? Hey. Maybe you don't.
I'm sorry, what? I was in my glasses.
And your time starts now.
The key to winning this game is not panicking. Solving
Play
problems
it
in general
cool.
means staying calm.
That's right.
You guys had this on International Hot Dogs.
We
You
had
a
this on
complete deal.
International
You
Hot
did?
Dogs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Well, look at that.
You can't laugh, man. You can't laugh.
What?
All my nanas are dead.
Exactly. That's why we're making it for Link's Nana.
But now I'm just thinking about dead nanas, and I didn't even call them nanas.
Think
I called
about
them
my
Granny
nana.
and Mama Nell.
But my Nana can be your Nana, and she loves you.
Yeah, she does.
All right.
Would you get naked and ride a crocodile like a bull? Someone's gone and spiked the punch, but with what?
Some people hear in color. Are you one of them?
Rome wasn't built in a day. They were too busy doing this other crazy stuff. Did you know that dogs can do the Heimlich maneuver?
Let's talk about that.
What are you looking at, Alex?
That's next level. That's next level.
Are you looking at something, or are you just trying to be epic?
That was pretty cool. He did a no look, but then he was interested in what he wasn't looking at.
Just because you're wearing my t-shirt doesn't mean you can all of a sudden be Mr. Epic. I've been looking for that t-shirt for over a year. He walks in today with a t-shirt. I'm like, I like your t-shirt. Where'd you get it? He was like, I found it in the loft. I was like, I've been looking for it for a year.
Well, you shouldn't leave your t-shirts just in the loft.
I'm so glad he found it. I'll wear it tomorrow. Can we guess the perfume by its ridiculous ad?
International Wendy's, you're baking us crazy.
Welcome to Ear Biscuits, the podcast where
Biscuits.
two lifelong friends talk about life for a long time. I'm Link.
Today we decide the right way to dip your wings.
Let's talk about that. Alex, nice shirt.
Hey, thank you so much.
Let's talk about that. why are you thanking me? Just for the compliment?
Yeah,
Not for the actual shirt.
found it in the loft.
That one I didn't like. So I didn't want to wear that one again because the whiteness of the sleeves. I don't know. I felt like it was too much white on the shoulder. So I would love for you to continue to wear that one.
What about that
Smells
Sturgill
good.
shirt?
Sturgill, you can't have that one.
How much does this bagel cost, Link? Is it $999 or $1,000?
They don't sell a lot of these. There's no way. It's like a gimmick. They probably sell one a year just so someone can brag about it.
Yep.
1,000. Well,
See, I knew it didn't register when I said it, because I've known him for so long. When I said 999 or 1,000, there was no response because he was thinking about what he's gonna say about bagels.
You want a 3, 2, 1?
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Wizards.
Okay. Yeah, Wizards, great guess. In our nation's capital of Washington, D.C., the Washington Wizards.
It's
yes.
the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
So then you forced me to watch The Ring.
And how do you remember that?
Don't pull a your mom on me. I remember it because it
No.
scared the daylights out of me.
How do you remember that? Not how do
With
you
my
remember
brain.
that?
With my brain, I don't understand.
Tell me
it.
about your experience. How do you recall that? What was it like to watch the movie?
Oh.
That's what I'm asking. Wow. Not how do you go about remembering that, but like tell me about the experience.
Oh
What do you mean, man?
no, I was just making
With my brain.
it scared me. It was very scary.
You didn't enjoy any of it.
I don't know. I just feel like I was a weak link in the chain there.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah,
dream chain, yeah. And if you stick around long enough, we're also gonna eat beef tallow pies, apple pies minus the apple, filled with nothing but beef fat.
No. Link, it's just an apple pie fried in beef tallow.
Oh,
That's why a second ago before we did this, Link was like, I don't want to eat that. Do we have to do it?
yeah. I was like,
You thought
I
it was just straight fat.
yeah, I thought it was
I
full
was
of
like,
fat.
why is he drawing the line here?
I was wondering why you were so insistent about eating. I'm like, dude, it's full of nothing but fat.
It's fried in fat.
Well, that's a good idea. Welcome to Good Mythical More. See if you agree with us about the things we're going to discuss related to
Habits.
nasty habits.
You can be okay.
We're talking about life crimes, and which is
Life
which
crimes.
is worse. Yeah.
Life crime. See if you agree with us about which life crime is the worst.
I feel like part of the problem today is the way that you've got your jacket over the chair. I feel like that may be your problem. I feel like that's what's been going. Do you feel better now?
I'm back. My jacket was disconnected from my back.
Let's list them all.
Oh Lord.
Holes in the body. Holes in the body. Nostrils.
Mouth hole.
Mouth.
Eye
hole.
ear hole. Ear hole.
Penis hole. Penis hole.
Butthole.
Butthole. Some people got a belly button that you can stick your finger in.
Like a puncture.
Just a wound that somebody pokes in there.
Nose hole.
Nose.
Link said
Oh,
no.
I lose. Just when somebody goes like this and says, "Look at that, there's a hole."
Oh yeah, that is a hole.
Yeah.
I think that's all the holes.
Ear. That was the last hole. Was there any other holes after
Link
that?
said ear.
Ear hole.
Oh, he said ear as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of
he's
your follicles.
really on it today.
I'm really on
Hey,
it.
well, ever since I put his jacket on right.
Sharp, boy. All right, we give up. Did we miss any?
orifices?
Do we miss any human holes?
Maybe follicles, but
He said pores.
now we swear back here we've done this one before, but we
I feel like we have too.
yeah.
I feel like we were better this time.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. It doesn't
We went
matter.
very creative.
It just matters how you grow. Good mythical morning. Add something to it. Or just end it. This episode is brought to you by the Rhett and Link community. That's where you, the mythical beast, the most dedicated of Rhett and Link fans, gather together to converse, create, and discuss.
And we converse.
We converse at the Rhett and Link community.
And we like to open your mail.
Where is this going?
And we like to read your comments. Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
said
Yes, we do.
We like to read your mail.
All right.
Sometimes you just gotta sing a new song.
I like the tick. I like to have a rhythm when I'm sleeping and I kick. I'm a kicker. In the NFL, I've been doing it for a really long time. And I sleep at night with my makeup on. And I've only got one ball. 'Cause flexibility is important. If you want to dominate in this league, that's me. I'm a kicker. So next time you're doo-dooing, you can sing yourself a little song. When I do, I think about what I'm gonna do next. What I'm gonna do before I go and do something else. I'm gonna look into the toilet. I'm gonna see if any doo-doos left in there.
And if there is, I'm gonna grab the brush and I'm gonna give it a little swish, 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 flush.
And then I'll go do what's next.
But when you flush, leave the brush in there and then let the flush wash the brush.
Oh.
Anything you can dream, you can do.
But what if you were to put a battery
Anything you can
into a pool?
dream might come true.
Let's think of all the scenarios where this might happen.
Like an astronaut flying through space,
Oh.
or a gardener with a green thumb.
Oh, thought that would rhyme.
Anything you can dream, you can do.
The thing I want to say.
Yeah, let's not get to it.
The thing I want to talk about is the song that you sang, because I thought you were making it up. Now, when you said like an astronaut in space, I thought you were going to say and a gardener with something that rhymes with space.
Okay. You think it's easy? You do it. Anything you can dream, you can do. Anything you can dream might come true. Like an astronaut flying through space,
or a gardener with a face.
Anything you can dream. Turns out it is pretty easy.
Hey, I mean, the kids should be singing that.
Lando learned that song in his second grade class, and I showed up one Friday and they performed it. And when it was over, I walked over to him to tell him goodbye and to come into work, and I said, that song's not really true. Just because you can dream it doesn't mean you can do it. I can dream I can grow an arm out of the side of my face, but it's not gonna happen, son.
Right. Because last night I dreamed that there was a baker that lived in my house.
Like
That's never happened. Like he had a room and everything. We had to check on him.
Like a chef, like a
He made daily
baker chef?
daily bread.
He made daily bread.
Yeah, he did. I'm not making this up. I just remembered it when you said you can dream anything you want. I dreamed about a freaking baker that had a baker's room.
Now, if you went home,
It wasn't even a kitchen. It was just a baker's room.
if you went home and he was there, he could be there. You can make it so. I mean,
if that song
you're
were
an
true.
internet celebrity, Rhett.
Yeah,
you can have anything you want.
Anything I want, man.
You know what I want? I want you to have a baker. If I were a gardener, and I'm not, I would definitely dream of a face, of having a face.
Yeah. What do you think happened to that battery?
Next thing I know, Chris is like, you're snoring. You're snoring. Stop snoring. And I
You're joking.
I looked at her, I was like, and then
Hold on, you went to sleep immediately? Your sleep's so daggum easy, man.
So these came in number one. To me, these remind me these are restaurant tater tots to me. I would not know the difference. Like
you don't clean up after yourself enough for that. Are you willing to do more diligent cleaning up after yourself?
Okay.
Okay? All right, this is on record here.
Whoa. Do it again. Do it again. We'll be the Donut Brothers.
Are we having a moment?
My name is Donut Man number 1.
My name is Donut Man number 1 as well,
Yes.
which is so confusing.
So it's like postmenopausal.
Close.
Tampon?
So close. But your options are IHOP's Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity,
Could
which
be.
is
He started smelling those corn dogs and fried elephant ears.
And then he found a dirt hole.
Hey, give me a little.
Their photos. So we have that as well.
You've eaten a lamb heart.
You want a bite? There's a lot more where that came from.
No.
If you lose 2 out of the 3 rounds today, you have to eat a super spicy snack at the end.
Oh,
So there's a lot of-
Not
don't.
gonna
It's true.
happen.
It's true.
You think that would scare a ferret away from the Cheetos?
It's like the other day.
Would that scare the ferret away from the Cheetos?
The other day, we were in a car with an Uber driver.
Someone you don't know.
Oh, no. I got to tell this story. We were in the car with an Uber driver, and the guy was like, so what's the name of your show? And without any pause, Link said, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And I was like, now, I've known Link for a long time, and he's very strong comedically, but he's usually
And the
not...
hair. Tell him about
and
the
the hair is great. But he's usually not that quick. And so I was like, whoa. But I gave you full credit. I was like, wow, Link is on it today.
Yeah.
And we were going to one of our Tour of Mythicality shows, so I was like, man, he's gonna be on it tonight. And then Allie, who was riding with us, was like, oh, you saw the Mr. Rogers mural over there on that building. And Link was like, no, I didn't see that. But you didn't see it. It entered into your subconscious.
But you did not consciously see Mr. Rogers.
I subconsciously saw it, but I didn't consciously see it.
Yeah.
So it was still a really quick joke. But the ferret thing, I was totally there. Have a good day.